Welcome in, everybody. This time next year, we're going to be playing the brand new NCAA football game. But I want to do a monthly update video for you guys to let you know what's been confirmed, what's coming into the game, and any information that we have. So grab a cold one, have a seat, let's get into it. Obviously, from the clip that you guys see right here, on this channel, we like to bring unique content, unique dynasties, anything college football related, we are bringing to this channel. This is what we do here. Kind of like the SEC, it just means more. Now, we have information that is confirmed by Matt Brown. If you don't know who he is, he's a writer, and he's got the inside sources at EA, where he was basically able to confirm different things about this game. And as time goes on, we get closer and closer, he's able to do more, obviously. If you guys want to go listen to the full interview with Bordeaux, CFB, and Matt Brown, I'll put that link in the description down below. So we're going to shoot off the topics, find out what we know about them, and discuss a little bit. Okay, you guys might have seen, number one, the new college football game will be on the same engine as Madden. And guess which channel called that 2 months ago? Now, obviously, I'm not a genius for calling that, but I do got to pat myself on the shoulder. If you guys have been following along on this channel, made a video a couple months ago talking about how the new game is going to be on the Madden engine, on the Frostbite engine, because when you look at all of the EA games, they're all on that engine. Now, college football and the NFL, they're two different games. When you turn on the NFL on a Sunday afternoon compared to watching college ball, you can tell that they're different. So don't expect it to just be a Madden reskin, is really what we're hearing here, because they're going to have to do new animations to make this college experience feel like an actual college game that you're watching on a Saturday afternoon. So yeah, it stinks that it's going to be on Frostbite, but we all knew that was coming. Number two are the consoles or the platform. Now, I've seen a lot of questions asking if the game's going to be on the PS4 in the older version of the Xbox. He was not able to confirm that the game will be on the older versions. All he saw were documents basically linked to the newer generation systems, the PS5 and the new Xbox, not even on PC. And obviously it's not easy. He says his advice to you guys would be to just get a new system. just buy a new system. I'm not sure what the market is for a new system right now, but hopefully by next summer, everybody who wants one and can get one has the ability to do so. So it's not confirmed that it's going to be on the older gen, but who knows? I mean, I see no reason why it can't be on PC. My PC's better than the PlayStation 5, so that doesn't make much sense to me, but what do I know? All right, number three is announcers. We all know and love Madden's announcers, right? They make the same corny jokes year after year. It's just another part of Madden that is so stale. Now, I didn't know this. According to Matt Brown, EA actually has a contract with ESPN still. I would have thought that would have ran out. He also says, if you're a fan of college football, you're going to recognize their voice. Kirk Herbstreit? What? And when you think about the EA contract with ESPN, you know what else that means? Now I am hopeful that we will see a true college game day experience into the game. Hopefully when we have our dynasties and there's like the game of the week, that'd be cool. There's like some special presentation. Other than time and resources, I see no reason why they cannot put that into the game as long as they have that contract. So that's actually pretty cool. I did not see that one coming. All right, number four, we're talking collegiate licensing. This is where things get tricky. These teams and these players don't have a NFLPA or a union to represent all of them all at once. EA is still trying to figure out how they can do a group licensing so they can get the likeness of every player in the game, and they're individually going to have to go to each player and get them to sign and be okay with using their likeness in every edition of college football. But here's the issue. Not only is there no one union or whatever to go to, some of these high-profile athletes actually sign their NIL rights over to collectives or agencies. So now these high-profile players are dealing with a bunch of yuppies who will try to milk the highest dollar possible. So it feels like that's going to be a constant battle between EA and these agencies that have all of these athletes to use their rights and their likeness in the ball game. So that now leads us into roster editing, okay? And according to Matt Brown, I mean, he feels pretty confident that they're going to be able to get everybody signed and in the game, but there's also that possibility where that doesn't happen and then the game ships with generic numbers like it did in the past. But according to him, we will not have the ability to change the rosters and edit them, which is a massive L in my opinion. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's going to be hard to get immersed in a dynasty when you're recruiting a kid and his name is QB number 15. Or maybe they come with generic names. This is where I get lost, because what I don't understand is the schools that EA has agreed with, why can't we edit the rosters and use their likeness, but cut these schools a check and then have the schools distribute the money through their players? Yeah, it would be really cool to see, you know, the real CJ Stroud, the real Bryce Young in the ball game. But if I still can't edit the rosters, it's just going to be a little weird. And that leads us into the compensation, where, again, a couple months ago, we posted that thing on the channel, EA's proposals to the NCAA. But most of these players will probably be getting around the same money from the game. And there may be bonuses and things like that to make a little bit more money, but for the most part, it looks like everybody should be getting about the same. Let's jump to the next topic here. We got EA has requested school assets. So if you're worried about your school not getting the proper traditions into the game, rather it's the Wisconsin jump around, maybe the eagle flying around at the Auburn games, the first down songs, all of these schools should have gotten a spreadsheet from EA. They basically fill it out and send it back to them. One other thing that Matt Brown said was EA was also requesting information about schools' spirit stickers, and how they discussed it in the interview basically was like, if you're playing Dynasty mode and it's September, your helmet's probably not going to have any stickers on there, but come, you know, November, your helmet may be full of your school stickers if that's what your school does, which that is just awesome, by the way. Really going to add another element to the immersion. All right, and next up, we got FCS schools. FCS schools are not expected to be in the game at launch. However, he talked about a possible DLC or an update after the game's launch to be able to bring them in, which would be awesome, as long as they have plenty of time to work on all of the 120 FPS before bringing them in. I'm cool with that. I think that'd be a great thing. And it's also expected that EA should be able to ship with 120 FPS schools. Unfortunately, there's still 12 schools that are sitting out. For example, Northwestern, Notre Dame, Tulane, which is due to EA's licensing fees. And some schools like Notre Dame won't commit until the players are getting paid. But Notre Dame, that's exactly what they're trying to do. Like, EA needs you to sign with them, and then they're going to figure out the compensation for the players. I mean, who knows exactly what it is? Maybe the upfront compensation isn't enough or whatever it is, but that is something that they have got to figure out. And when we talk about game modes, you can obviously expect Ultimate Team of some form to be in the game. I think everybody kind of already knew that, especially with that already being in the old NCAA 14. But I love that EA has already discussed the Dynasty mode. We all know the Dynasty mode has got to be the bread and butter, especially with how many changes are happening in real college football today. Transfer portal, NIL, just roster management as a whole. We're expecting a very deep experience, and it sounds like they understand that. But to me, they're going to have to prove it first. I personally don't think Team Builder will be in the game at launch. I think once they're able to figure out exactly how they're going to get the signed rights of everybody, every school, and pay all their players. Once all of those are set, then I could see them bringing back Team Builder, because it was such a popular thing. But I wouldn't expect that to be at launch. There was no mention of Road to Glory too. Does that mean it's not going to be in the game? No. But in my opinion, I do think that there will be a Road to Glory mode. I could see that mode being a more like watered down version at launch, because they're probably putting their eggs into Ultimate Team and Dynasty, because it would definitely be fun to be able to start as a high school student, you know, do your college, and then take that player and over into Madden for that subpar experience. The other piece of new information that I thought was pretty cool was finding out that EA still has a contract with ESPN. So that means that the presentation is probably going to be ESPN. We might be getting the whole game day crew there. I'm pretty jacked up about that. That's pretty sweet. So as of today, this is where we stand with the latest news of this new college football game coming out next summer. I plan on doing an update video probably, you know, once a month, unless more information comes out faster. If you guys want to go check out that full interview, I will put the link in the description. I just kind of want to give my thoughts on a lot of these different topics. Like I've said though, man, college football is what we do around here. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Make sure you hit that sub button to stay up to date, and check out some of our Dynasty work that we did. A lot of these video clips you guys saw are from our Dynasty series, so we're always having a good time. Thank you for checking out this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh my God, Fields just takes offense. Come on, get off the block. No. What? I'm sick.